All right, guys.
No, one more. This is the last one. Wait for You is the song that Future did with Thames.
Oh, okay. But
so
anyway,
after she was on Wizkid, I guess.
And that was because Kevin Hart promoted it. Other American artists promoted it. That's why the song.
So that is what I mean. Like, it's okay. I don't condemn people. I'm not living in Nigeria, so I'm also fighting for myself here.
Yeah.
So if you want to fight, if you think this is where your market is, and you want to fight for yourself, yeah, it's okay. Yeah. But now, what I wouldn't accept is I don't now sit here and condemn what people are doing in Africa, because I'm not there, right? I'm not there to judge them, to say, oh, you should have done this better, or do this. And that is why I don't say people that are going back to Africa and are making the impact with a different sound than Thames is doing. You don't now say Thames is better than them. Because Thames is not singing for us. He's not singing for me and you. He's singing for the bougie people in Lagos. Because there's nobody that knows Thames in Ondo.
But people know Asake.
Yeah.
People know how to start.
Exactly. If you go to Ekiti, and this also happens in politics. And when they were doing Tinubu versus Peter Obi, and the argument was going on, I said the problem Peter Obi has is, do people know it's okay that it's popular on Twitter? How many people are using Twitter in Ekiti?
Yeah.
Does he know where they call Aramoko Ekiti? Does he know? Does he have people in those polling units in Ekiti, in Ido Ekiti?
So you gotta say.
So that is what I'm saying. But these places, you will be surprised that they will know Ayra.
Yeah.
They will know Naira, even as Naira Marley, they will know him. Even Portable, they will know him. And that is it. So when I'm talking
Nigeria, that they not Portable.
I have lived in France for years, and I tell you, 95% of francophone people prefer Yemi Alade to Tiwa Savage.
Yes. Yeah. If you go to Kenya, like the eastern part of Africa, is more of they prefer Yemi Alade.
But Yemi Alade is doing Mama Africa. I'm not interested in Mama Africa.
Honestly, I feel like when people, like what you just said, some people, when we were comparing artists, you see how we're talking about female artists, we're talking about Thames, we did not mention Yemi Alade.
Yeah, because she doesn't fit into the category of what we are discussing, because she's doing Mama Africa.
I think she's following Angelique.
Angelina. What's this woman named from Benin Republic?
The lady that sang
Angelique. No.
That's the lady.
Angelique, but there's another person in Benin Republic.
I think
it's just now that Yemi Alade is trying to.
Yemi Alade and Seyi Shay, they are cowards.
Yeah.
And I'll say that. They are cowards. Seyi Shay. Do you know why I say they are cowards? There was an opening for them. And they were popping when Tiwa Savage got married and went to have her baby. In that time, the type of songs Yemi Alade and Seyi Shay dropped, they didn't drop Mama Africa type of songs. They dropped like the normal Afrobeat type of songs. The moment Tiwa Savage came back and gave us standing ovation, they just ran back to what they normally sing.
Yeah, because they know you can't compete.
But so why can't you compete?
No.
They were cowards. They chickened out. Why did they switch? Why did they switch?
I like Yemi Alade.
No, I don't hate her.
But the reason why I think she's not trending
you can see she's not even in this discussion.
She
got nominated for Grammy anyway. I think
because of that sound.
Yeah,
what she just did, right?
I think she got nominated for Grammy.
She just released some singles now. Have you heard them? Have you listened?
I listened to all songs.
Right?
Not part of it.
See the reason if she didn't go in, I mean, she didn't just stop music. I want to believe she will still be trending.
No,
Yemi Alade never revive it now.
But she did just that one year.
She's been in entertainment, maybe playing panel or whatever, but she stopped singing.
For me, I felt like the songs she dropped in that space of time were not Mama Africa songs, and they were popping.
Yeah.
Then she ran back to Mama Africa. But Davido is alive, but Wizkid is popping anyway, and Burna Boy is popping. So you can also create a niche for yourself.
Now.
You don't have to like chicken out.
Yemi Alade really wants to bang now. she needs to. She
It's
needs
too
to.
late.
It's too late.
No, she needs to collabo.
Nah,
She needs to.
No,
She
it's
needs to
too
just
late.
collabo.
She's not wasting
Any
time.
any artist who used to pop back then.
Why is that?
Any
No,
artist.
because you guys are saying
Any artist who used to pop back then, like in 2015,
15
2014,
prior.
if you try to come back now,
It's not easy.
you can try,
Yeah.
but you're gonna have to work hard.
Yeah.
That was why I
Because the
said.
people like Asake, Davido, Burna Boy,
The work ethic
it's right here.
Yeah.
For you to even try to, you
That
can
was
give
why I
up.
said you need
Yeah,
to
you
like.
can't-
So
you
Yemi
know,
Alade, I don't know, but I knew her a little bit, but miss, I'm sorry, you fell off.
She had a great banger. This song,
Johnny. Yeah.
Johnny,
I don't know how-
But that song is not a Mama Africa type of song, though.
If she had continued with that,
Yeah.
she would have
been global.
If Simi should do that same mistake, Simi should
Who?
stop music. Simi
is on and off though.
Hold on. If she should try that,
Uh-huh.
stop singing or releasing singles. And I tell you that Simi too, the same thing that happened to Yemi Alade, that happened to Simi.
But
Why?
I think Simi is in a different kind of league,
Yeah.
though. I see. This is the way I see Simi. I see when we say artists evolve and they grow and they do all this. Simi is that kind of.
And she got hits.
I know Simi with always doing collaboration with Faust the Bad Guy kind of. I know Simi doing her own thing. Now I know Simi doing stuff with her husband. She has been one way or the other every year.
And she
She gave us the Duque.
yes,
Just
and
some
exactly.
2 years back,
I don't know if you noticed the same thing I noticed about Simi. Simi, I think she's been doing a kind of motherhood thing now.
She should. I don't want her to. I don't want her to be out there.
That's great.
Everyone is arguing that.
That's great.
Right? But that doesn't stop you from being you, from being.
I feel like when Simi say there's what we call personality matches a voice. So Simi's personality and her voice should match.
Yeah.
And that personality is the baby girl kind of personality. The calm, collected, reserved.
And when she
kind
drops,
of
it's a
person.
hit.
Yeah, when she drops it.
Yeah.
When she starts talking on Twitter and she has opinion on everything, it reflects bad on her because people are like,
That's not her
this is
personality.
not the way it's supposed to be. That might be a personality she has created for herself, or maybe just trying to be who she, or maybe it doesn't mean she doesn't have an opinion. But anytime she tries to express that opinion, people just see something wrong in it.
Yeah.
Because they just feel like, you are a
reserved person.
It's like
Just being herself.
comparing yourself
Basically,
to
it's not
Portable.
on brand.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a brand.
It's
Word.
like if
And
Portable
she's
is all of a sudden now calm, then you know something is wrong.
Yeah, imagine-
You must be looking like,
When I saw the video of him giving his life to Christ, I was like,
This is like preaching to me. Take it serious.
Exactly. So that is it.
You know what's messed up? It's the Christians that's gonna think that too. That's wild.
Yeah,
He's trying to give his life. So why are Christians?
honestly, when I watched that video, I'm
weird.
like, I watched this video, I felt like
that pastor just pretended he's like nobody's
Portable should come out and,
no, but honestly,
church now.
I agree with you because honestly, if Portable becomes calm, I don't think it won't be relevant.
Yeah.
But the way it comes on, I'm like, what do you read, yo? I'm a lot of.
And that's making it
that's
trend.
exactly.
That's what is making it.
It's the conductor in here. that street conductor. You can take the guy out the hood. You can't take the hood out the guy.
Just like Portable putting on suit.
Yeah.
Putting on tie.
Skepta.
So that is the
Hold on,
best.
Skepta. Wait, hold on. Skepta did that. So what's up with him? He had a song with Skepta. Tobacco head.
You won't take him serious. If you nice off,
Yeah.
tie, suit.
The only reason you took that video serious was because of
Skepta.
Skepta even have to say, yo, bro, go put a suit on, son. Just pretend.
If you just decide to do a song with a suit.
If he should dress the way he dressed, if it should be on his maybe singlets or naked on the pants, people will clap long. They will appreciate him more.
So that is what I'm saying about Simi though. But that's what I'm saying about Simi though, because at the end of the day, when she's the sweetheart and damsel and wifey type of person, people relate with her more than when she puts her opinion out there and people like, I mean, she will have an opinion, definitely.
Like Burna Boy.
Her personal, exactly. So people know Burna Boy for...
And Burna Boy will speak his mind and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, people know him for that.
That's why they took his foot.
because he has his base, he has built it already.
Nah, because he's high all the time. And then he become emotional.
I think there was something we skipped over that I wanted to go back to that he said about him being arrogant. Right?
Burner, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe, like, and I'm not saying it just as a fan, but sometimes people act the way they act on how they've been treated. When they say, okay, like, because they said something about Wizkid, that Wizkid is prideful. They said something about Davido, but now they're saying Burna Boy is arrogant. If someone, it comes from a place where he's not accepted, or like, you know, they're always criticizing, of course.
He's been appreciated outside.
Of course.
You think Burna Boy is not accepted in Nigeria?
No, he's not.
You think so?
No, and the reason why I said that was because
the reason
why I said that was because even like I would say like for Davido too and Wizkid, they're gonna always find something to say about them, right? And Burna Boy, him using is, it feels like, okay, I have to always defend myself to these people because he's not just gonna wake up and be arrogant. Nobody wakes up and be arrogant. It has to be things that, like, you look at the
triggers.
Let's look at the Headies Award. Let's look at the Headies Award when somebody gave Brimo his like what everybody saw that Burna Boy was supposed to get that award.
I don't agree though. I feel like at that time Brimo was a better artist.
Okay, let's say
at that time.
Okay, let's say
was it Brimo?
Yeah, it was Brimo. That's
because
why
I think he also lost to Shantizo or someone.
What year is this?
Yeah, I think Burna Boy lost to Shantizo.
No, but if you look at it, but
as at that year though, I felt like that.
Brimo was the artist of the time at that time.
Yeah, I think
that's why he won. Okay. To me, but go ahead.
Okay, but
this is 2016, 17.
Yeah, but I'm saying like,
right?
Like let's say like let's talk about now, like compared to why he's the way he's like you know acting, because sometimes. I think I was watching a video when he went to Nigeria for a concert. Was it 2 years ago or last year? And then he said, after all the things y'all did to me, after all the things that y'all said about me, after all when you said my mother slept with fella, all those things. So of course he's not just gonna wake up one day and be like, oh, yeah, I don't, you know. So
why do people say no?
No, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just hearing it for the first time.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm not on Twitter anyway.
Yeah, no, it's not even on Twitter. It was when he was performing and he said all that. So I'm like, that's when because I used to think Burna Boy was arrogant too. Until I'm like, okay, nobody's just gonna wake up one day and be like, oh, I'm arrogant. It's always a reason. Like some people feel like that's why you see people be like, oh, you can't have access to Wizkid. Why can't you have access to Wizkid? Because of maybe how people have, you know, misused that opportunity of having access to Wizkid.
When you're saying that, the rest were affordable. I want to reap me.
Exactly. So when we talk about why an artist is arrogant, I wouldn't say, me personally, I wouldn't say Burna Boy is arrogant, because if Burna Boy is arrogant, the people who work for him and his band members wouldn't be able to work with him. I mean, people can argue that
if people are on payroll, people go to jobs they hate.
I mean, yeah, but like,
people go to jobs they don't like.
Okay, yeah, we can say that, but from what I see though, the Outsiders and Burna Boy, they have a bond, right?
But the Outsiders, they are a band that works for money. They play for.
I mean, yeah,
the video they play for.
Outsiders just plays for Burna.
They don't play for the video too.
Nah,
I think he has used them before.
No, composers play.
Oh,
I don't. No, Outsiders never.
For Wizkid.
Yeah. No, Outsiders only play for the only time they played for other artists was when they did the NBA All Stars thing and they had
where they all had to.
Well, nobody. Burna Boy would not allow Outsiders to play for a
Shout out to
rival.
the composers though.
Yeah,
composers,
Outsiders.
Yeah.
So wait. So with my take on Burna Boy. He was a controversial artist from the beginning because he's a pothead.
Yeah.
And a lot of the older
well, actually,
people,
not yet. I didn't know that.
What? He ain't know you don't know he smoked weed?
David don't smokes weed.
All right. But
weed.
back then it was frowned upon.
So for like 4 days now, anytime I just go to my Instagram reel, I see Burna Boy with this American lady.
Chloe?
Yeah. He's always with something. He's always smoking something.
Everybody has something. Fella has something.
No, but he's not fella.
No.
He's not fella.
I'm just trying to say.
But he's always smoking something. That's true.
OD, like all the time. Like that's his MO.
Smoking something.
You see his hand? He got a blunt in it somewhere.
Davido has a blunt and a drink in his
I
hand.
got you.
Yeah.
But the video is not
hold
like.
on, I got. He
smoking,
wasn't.
like,
Hold on,
all
let
the time,
me.
like,
Yeah.
Like there's no. I've not seen
Bro.
this video in the last 4 or 5 days.
I've never seen him.
That,
And I think, but
something is.
who Burner?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I've never seen the video.
So I agree. I agree that he's a pothead.
But yo, so Burna Boy was a pothead, right?
Yeah.
So then he became popping back in like 2015,
19.
Nah,
17. It was
15.
I think he blew up
16.
27.
Trump. Basically, the first term of Trump
Okay.
was when he became popping out here.
Yeah.
When I really started
Yeah.
to pay attention to him.
Yeah.
And out here, people didn't really fuck with him because, that's the pothead guy. You know what? Let's just stay away from the pothead guy because he's weird. Or everybody drinks Henny.
Yeah, you see,
everybody's a Henny,
yeah.
Henny. And this guy's the pothead. You know what? He's probably
And
crazy.
you said, and that's why you said that why I said people don't just wake up arrogant. Like if that's how people saw him,
judge you.
That's why Burna Boy. That's why when people say he's prideful now and arrogant, I'll support him being arrogant and prideful.
It just turned around. He just used that energy.
Yeah.
To.
So now when he's going back.
to-
So now when people are now saying he's arrogant and prideful, I will support him because if you're saying okay,
I understand your point.
I accept everybody. Oh, that's the pothead.
No,
Right.
Yeah.
I don't
Right.
judge-
Of course,
I
he's
don't-
gonna take that.
I'm a pothead now. I
So this is the way I
bet.
look at Burna
Just
Boy.
see me
Exactly.
in 2 years.
And now-
I'm gonna sell everything out.
Exactly.
And everything's gonna smell like weed.
Thank you.
You know?
Now,
now weed is legalized. Everybody wants to smoke now.
No,
but I was smoking back in
no.
2015.
No. But I'm saying.
Yo, I'm saying this because around that time, Keish, this Chicago artist, I think is Chief Keish or something like one Chicago drill artist. He went to a BET award and he sent him back because he smelled like pot. They said we don't want you here.
Nah, but
and then he comes back. He won an award that year, but then he comes back knowing he was gonna win, but now it's legalized, and now people are embracing him like, yo, okay, yeah. I smoke too now. I'm cool now.
Yeah.
I used to do it on the side before.
But now
I want to say something about Africans, like Afrobeat artists.
Yeah.
One thing I would say about them, we're very cultured. You would never hear an Afrobeat artist saying he went to jail, or you never see him getting arrested.
Nah, it's just not popular. The Browns went to jail.
No, I'm talking. No.
For scams.
No. Not
I'm
in
talking
Africa
about,
though.
Yeah, not in Africa.
You paid them.
No, I'm talking about.
No, but you can
paid-
see. But Bobrisky just left jail though.
Wait, for real? For what?
Yeah.
EFCC stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean that's
No,
that's not jail. That's a resort.
I'm talking about like you.
But
You don't.
African artists,
is jail.
African artists,
Yeah, but
African
if you get
artists
to
don't
play-
go to jail.
We're very
African-
cultured.
in America.
In Nigeria.
In Nigeria too.
Hold on. African artists in Nigeria don't go to jail.
There are no
Yeah.
African
You have not-
African
I don't
artists in America. There are African American artists.
Yo, you see, this is why we have this platform. Let's remind our viewers with Afro unity. No matter where you were born, we're brothers, bro. I'm not here for that.
I'm not also discriminating. I'm just trying to so that the Afro argument is safe.
No, but you don't hear.
For debate's sake.
Okay, you don't hear. Like I think.
Yeah.
This guy, part of the
African
Cardi B.
Offset.
Offset.
Yeah.
I think when he went to some British country, he got arrested for carrying
Weed?
Yeah, weed.
Oh, that's
Nikki too, though. Nikki too, though. This year.
ASAP Rocky.
Nikki too.
But
Don't go
did you
arrested in Holland or
hear
something.
Tiwa Savage getting arrested? No.
No, I mean, come on, bro.
That's why I said we're
Yeah.
very on culture.
Their PR is just on point, bro.
No, it's not a
chill.
PR. They got arrested. They got arrested. They violated
Nah,
the
they
law.
PR
You can see
point.
some scandals like say Davido cheating.
The
You see,
PR some point.
Burna Boy with weed, but you never see Rema doing
We
what
don't
he
do
wants.
crazy
But weed is legal.
drugs.
That's all.
Yeah, weed is legal, but that's
They
what I'm
don't
saying.
do
We're
trade-
very well cultured
The
because we know.
artists do crazy drugs.
Who?
The artists.
Do I think they do drugs?
African, no, you want to say Afrobeat artists.
Okay.
Do they do hard drugs?
I don't know. I don't know with
I think you can
All
tell by
these
someone.
Zinolisti guys.
you can tell.
If they're arrested
You can
or
tell, bro.
prosecuted, then I know.
Oh, so they just know how to hide it.
I don't know. Wait, I don't. We cannot
See?
say they hide it because we don't.
I
we
mean,
don't
what
see
they say,
them
it's
with
not
it.
a
I
crime
don't
to
live
get
with
caught.
them.
It's not a crime
It's
to
not
get
a
caught.
Exactly. It's not the crime that you get. It is not a crime.
No face, no case.
Oh my God, please.
You can't actually say they do drugs.
Because I don't live with them. I
So
don't know.
is weed a drug now? That's my
They
question.
might be
No,
doing that.
it's legal
Now,
drug.
because
legal
Burna Boy
drug.
opened the way.
No, did Burna Boy help legalize weed there?
Fella.
Weed is not legal in
No,
Africa.
to-
though.
I'm
Even
saying,
if there
to
wasn't
the culture
legal,
people.
fellas do smoke weed.
To the yo, maybe it's my trauma, man, because it was a thing. It was a bad stigma here. Like if you were associated to anything like that,
Yeah,
something's wrong with you
You're
automatically.
done.
You can't be even a productive member of
But
society.
I think it's everywhere.
Yeah, I think it's part of how.
But
so how has it changed now?
No, yeah, like you
It's
said,
the same
the
point.
word
You know
is
the funniest
relevant.
thing about this? They might be doing drugs, but if you bring it to the platform now that they're doing drugs, they will tell you that this is defamation of character.
No, I don't know. No, I don't live with them. I don't say anybody does.
No,
drugs.
but I know
Trying
for
to clean it up.
I don't
Right?
live
They
with
will
them.
try to
I know
damage
for
their image.
We're talking about Burna Boy because he's always smoking it
That's-
But
everywhere.
it's a habit, right? It's a habit, but I don't think, like, me personally, I don't think it's a pothead, because if you're a pothead, you wouldn't be able to, like, if you're always smoking and you're always, like, always high, there's no
I don't
way.
think Burna Boy can do without weed.
He probably
There's
can't.
no way what?
There's no way.
So it's a pothead.
There's no way, like,
He's
him
that
performing.
productive?
He's that. Well, I didn't say that, but there's no way, like, if you're performing in arenas every single week or there's no way you can.
That you won't need
There's no way
weed.
you can keep. No.
I wanna hear
I'm
you.
not
Let him
saying.
land, let him
I'm
land.
not.
I
I'm
wanna
not
hear
saying.
you out, bro.
I'm not saying there's
I'm
no
giving
way.
you your chance.
I'm not saying there's no way you can keep up, because, like, me personally, I don't think weed is, like, it gives you some kind of, maybe energy, yeah, but, like, some kind of inspiration. Weed doesn't do anything, but makes you high. But I don't think. But I don't think if Burna, I don't
It
think
doesn't give you. I agree with him.
I don't-
Weed does not give you any
it
inspiration.
doesn't. It doesn't.
So
But
yeah,
I think
okay.
no. Weed does not give inspiration.
So-
It's just high.
Mention of
If you're
something.
good, you're good. Regardless of whether or not. If you're good, you're
Of
good.
course.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
What
I'm
I'm trying
saying-
I can smoke the whole weed that is good. I will not sing like
This
this.
word.
What are you saying?
But I feel like
I can smoke the whole of it.
But I
Weed that
think-
is
but I
good.
think-
I want to
that is
understand
as
what you're
big as
saying
this,
with
man.
him smoking and his productivity.
I don't think it has, like.
I don't think it's dependent on it.
He's not, because if
I don't
he
think
is.
his productivity is dependent on the
No,
weed he's
but-
smoking.
but-
I think it's just an habit that has gone too
Yeah, it just
far.
had.
I think it's an habit that
and
has
I
gone too
think
far.
personally, if he's smoking hard drug, you can see it. Like, if he's smoking, like, people who smoke hard drugs, they be twitching. Like, they're always twitching. They're always. He looks perfectly
now
fine.
you're not smoking that.
He's not.
I think it's just
and I
it's
think-
just an habit that went too
Yeah,
far.
It's a habit.
Which is like, if you see Davido, I'm a big fan of Davido. If you see that, he always has a red cup in his hand, some kind of cup.
But that's
But maybe it's because he
That's
has
worse,
brand,
bro.
But maybe because he has brand deals
Obviously,
now.
yeah,
Martell. Martell.
Yeah.
But I think the reason why I keep saying, like, we African, like, or Afrobeat artists, we're very cultural, is because we have limits. We know our limits. We know that, okay, the way
not
Davido
with
is.
alcohol.
No, we
Y'all
don't
see y'all niggas on every time with y'all don't get drunk, bro.
Yeah.
No, Africans don't get drunk.
No.
It's a phenomenon for
Yeah.
us people here. Like, how these motherfuckers, they drink Henny, they'll drink champagne,
No,
they'll top it off with Guinness.
If you
Yeah,
want
but I
to
think
get drunk
that's
talk
why.
to me, talk to me directly.
here.
Right?
But I'm
No,
saying,
please, I need to take this person. Right?
Yo, y'all don't get drunk.
If you want to talk to me, talk to me directly.
Yo, I don't mean it like that, bro. But y'all don't
Because
get
I'm saying
drunk.
that all the time.
I don't understand how
No,
y'all
no,
do it.
But I
Me,
think-
I'll have a little sip, I'm dozing off.
no. But I do think.
Did you know that people here don't get drunk? Or like people
Oh, they do
here-
drink. They do
Wait,
drink.
what you mean? People here don't
Yeah.
get drunk?
Even in the UK,
Oh, they do.
They don't get drunk because of the content of the alcohol in their drinks.
And some of them-
compared to what
yeah.
we have in Nigeria.
Mhm.
Seriously.
Oh, so wait, what you have in Nigeria is stronger? Is that-
stronger.
I might say.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't think
I
I
thought
could
it was
drink
the same
here
thing.
and I'll get drunk.
No,
That's not amount of alcohol I will take here that will get me drunk.
I mean, I don't know that.
That's my point.
No, I don't know.
But Nigeria, I don't want to mention brands of alcohol, or we're on the camera now. I don't want to mention. If you take this cup of alcohol, I won't mention the name of the alcohol. You take this in Nigeria, you'll slip off. Maybe you wake up tomorrow, you may sleep in the house.
I mean, I disagree because I
if
think
you take it here,
you
can take 10 of these and you get
you'll
drunk.
be good.
No, I also think like let's look at I'm not a medical personnel, but I know for a fact that your body determines how much alcohol you can take, right?
BMI.
Yeah. So let's say people in Nigeria, their BMI and there's some people that they drink 1 cup, they're done. There's some people that can take a little bit, they're done.
All right, just before we, round up, we have to round up very soon.
Yeah.
I want DJ Emanzi to, congratulations on your award.
Case. So that's what we're here for.
Got it.
I was just using the example of, what
just telling the story of what led you to
what
being
led you
that.
down that path.
But AY is so American-centric that he will not even let you deal with Nigeria in peace. But it's okay. So where can we follow you and support you?
That's what I'm saying.
Where can we follow you?
You can follow me on my Instagram, official_Manzi. But I'm an artist, so you probably see a lot of music stuff. But I'm planning to start another page dedicated just for that, and I actually plan on going to Nigeria in March with the New Leaf Foundation to actually do what I say I want to do.
Boots on the ground.
I can't just be talking because I don't think. And the reason why I'm agreeing with what you're saying about being in America is because I'm in America. They can't do anything to me, because I can speak freely in America and use my platform. But when I go to Nigeria, I'll have to
No, there is freedom of speech in Nigeria. Just freedom after speech is what I mean.
No, there is freedom of speech.
But
at the
freedom
end of the
after
speech
is what I don't know. Is what I can guarantee.
So the most I can do is just try to help them, and what I'm going to do when I'm in America is talk about the bad things, and in Nigeria
and fix them. And why I was trying to cut it wide short about you not dealing with what is happening here is that there are 2 different issues. One, some people are helpless.
Yes.
They don't have hope. There's nobody to give them even a legal representation. In Nigeria for them to go to even have a day in court and at least have someone support you.
Yeah.
It's quite different from someone having a biased judgment against you. Because here you still get the representation. You might not get the judgment you want though, but you still get the representation.
Yeah.
At least that will say, okay, they didn't really do this. But in Nigeria, what they're doing is there are a lot of people that are sitting in those cells, in those jails that they did not even commit what.
And sir,
they have been accused of.
I also learned something that somebody was sat in jail from this same Pastor Delaco. Somebody sat in jail for 10 years because they didn't have 5,000 naira for bail. How much is 5,000? How much is 5,000 naira?
Shit, there's people here that can't eat because they don't have money.
No,
but it's not 5,000 though.
But it's not 5,000 naira. How much is 5,000 naira?
Maybe 5 cents.
All right, okay. So he
They don't have
wasn't
money
working.
to eat.
All right, that's a problem. It's called a cash bail system.
No, if you live
So
in
what do you want
Nigeria,
them to do?
no, if you live
so
in Nigeria,
what would be the right way? Like in your view, right? That person that cannot afford 5,000 naira, right? What would you have?
Emma, please,
what would have been the
let me be the
solution?
one to answer this question.
Okay,
just because of time, because I know I don't want you to. You can come back and we can revisit the wise points. This is it. There are people that cannot eat everywhere. In France, in Lebanon, in US.
This case though, he owes
no. There are people that it's not just in US. There are people that cannot eat everywhere in the world.
People can't afford bail.
However, there are still people that are in jail though. You cannot help everybody, but everybody chooses the course that they want to follow. So if I feel like if someone tells me and say, oh, Derry, what do you think about Gaza and Israel? It's not my problem because I have people that are also suffering in Africa. But you say in Nigeria, that will say, okay, I think so person is doing fine. I think Israel is at fault, or I think Gaza is at fault. If that is where your energy is, I'm not in the position to say, oh, so what happened to people that are suffering in Africa? No, because where everybody's intentions and their energy is devoted to is different.
Completely.
So
absolutely.
You cannot question him about people that cannot eat in America.
No. In Nigeria, what's the proposed solution for that type of issue?
No, but he just said it's raising awareness on
pay
that
for their bail
and giving them representation.
If you're gonna do that at what point? Like what I'm trying to understand.
You have not been listening to this conversation.
I actually understand his point.
No.
Can you break it down for them?
Okay. your platform now. What are you guys gonna do? Is it achievable? Is that not what you're saying?
It is achievable.
So like in what way? So okay, the guy cannot afford bail. All right. So are we gonna change the bail system so that it can be fairer? Or are we just gonna be paying for people bail?
Doing awareness.
Doing that? Like,
let me clarify.
what's the vision? Like,
whole thing
what are we trying to do here?
This whole thing is for people who have been who have falsely accused, people who have innocent people who are in jail.
Got it.
Not just for every criminal.
Okay.
Because if someone kills someone, why are you roaming the street?
Right.
So the campaign.
This is for just innocent people who have been because some of these people, when you ask, okay, why are you here? Why did you commit a crime? Someone's like, I don't know. They just picked me up from the streets.
Yeah, but it happens a lot.
It happens a lot.
But I've witnessed this before.
Exactly.
It happened to my brother before.
Yeah. It happened to. I
understand what he's saying.
I was talking to someone a week ago. They said the same thing happened to their brother. Like they just said, "Oh, I don't know why I'm here." They just picked me up. So my own platform is to get them a lawyer to represent them in court.
Fight yourself.
Yeah. And I use
it's not that difficult.
And I used an example of bail because. Just using because someone was in jail. I mean,
take Tom.
I promise you.
Thanks,
I promise an advert though.
I promise you.
Yo, if you want us to
I want you to
advertise,
calm down.
like the story we just said about someone stealing the chicken.
When it is America, everyone is fired up. When it is America,
and has been in jail for what? For 10 years or 14 years.
Yeah. Why are you still chicken and being in jail for 14 years?
If you were in America, you would see lawyers who like, for a chicken? Are you serious? But in Nigeria, he probably did not even have family members. He probably did not even
He actually has. You know the problem? From what I read, when I first saw that post that the guy stole chicken and he was sentenced to
death. I think it was death.
He was given a death sentence, and that was in 2010. When I saw that post, I was like, is it possible? If it's involved, if armed robbery is involved, right? They can actually probably sentence you to like life or death or something. That is if you see something. So I had to do my research, and I went deeply. I realized that they said the guy went to a poultry farm belonging to a policeman, and he went with cutlass.
Abuse of power.
That's to say.
Abuse of power because the policeman does not mean
he might not even go with cutlass.
Yeah.
Why should I go with a cutlass? But I want to steal chicken and egg, poultry.
And you want to hatch the egg.
Yeah, but okay. Let's say the guy did steal the chicken, right? In Nigeria, I think is what, even if you go to jail, it shouldn't be that long.
It shouldn't be 14 years.
It shouldn't be 14 years.
Who decides that? What's the process?
But there is jail time for each crime.
Yeah, based on the
Nigerian law, 14 years is not for cheap.
No, but in Nigeria,
so how did you get convicted?
No. But Nigeria, you hear people like say, "I will arrest you." You see rich people say, "I will arrest and put you in jail."
Do you know where? How?
Rich people.
They will tell you.
And power.
Do you know where? We're power drunk in Nigeria.
Exactly. That's why my platform is here. Because I know I have mouth in America. Nothing can happen to me in America, right? I can spread awareness. I can even go to UN. I can be talking what I want to talk. But when I get to Nigeria, it's to help them, people who have been innocently convicted.
Innocently, the action work.
People who have they've been accused wrongly, I can help them to restart their life. Because when they get arrested, some people will get arrested and get released from prison and commit a crime to go back because they're coming out to nothing. Right? Some people say I'd rather be in jail because what am I here for? So my job is to say, okay, while they're in prison, we'll be teaching them like how to cut hair, how to do this, how to do that, so that when they get out of prison,
they have something.
Exactly. Because
Thank you very much. I think on that is a good way to end to wrap up that segment. Yeah. If you want to. Where can we reach out to you again?
Official_Emanzi.
Please reach out to him, support his cause. This is Mr. Dessa. AY is going to continue this discussion after this.
I wasn't.
Because AY he wants to it's just him. He needs to over. Later we say, so where the money, where does it go to? I know we will get there. But because of time, on that note, I'm signing out for Real Afro Unity.